That's crazy.
Not at the moment.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run.
He got Jair Alexander.
From the gun, it's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And he was going to jump for it?
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Bruh. Hey, yo, Chris. Do Madden randomly change your fucking abilities and shit?
The way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
I didn't set Derrick Henry or anything, but he got the trust takeover. I mean, I said takeover. The trust shit. Yeah, that's something like, what the hell?
So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time.
Oh, good fucking hit.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Here's Kevin Huber now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all
Tony Wapine said he finna give me my first L. That's crazy.
8, absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
2nd and 5 now. Burrow. Open man is
yeah, he's
tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
Yeah, he's tearing my ass up right now.
And was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mixon with a first down carry. Able to push his way through. Pat Surtain up to make the play.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only
Hell no, but nobody want to join the other chat.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Burrow on play action.
Get his ass. Let's go.
A sack back at the 32. K'Lavon Chason. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Bro, that shit tragic, bro.
But
I think.
with that piece of shit team?
Nah, I don't blame him though. I probably would have. I'm surprised he even did this. I'm surprised he even stayed last season.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent.
Now, I think last season was mostly to see where the team was at before he was left and see if it was still good. Because I think they're probably gonna hire that dude that helped us beat the Falcons in Week 18. Because we didn't even have paid in Week 18. Cause I think he had like COVID or something. No, the week we played you guys and won that 9-0 game. He was an offensive coordinator that used to run with Peyton back when he was I forgot what the fuck he was coaching at the time.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
I forgot what team it was. But it was some offensive coordinator, and they was like, "Oh yeah, those guys." The coordinator stepped up, and he was the head coach for that game. And I was like, "Damn, that's crazy."
It's just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense.
I think it was Tennessee. Yeah, but when they told when they said that, when they was like, "Oh, Payton haven't reached out to the team," and shit, I was like, "Oh yeah, he's not coming back."
Taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left
Thank
staring
you.
at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. Out to his left. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas.
Can I get a pass interference? God damn.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense.
It's looking crazy right now. It's a little rocky.
Went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yo, these passes are
good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Oh, the outside blitz gets me every fucking 3rd down. I'm going for it.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll go for
Oh, I ain't mean to go for it like that, though. Damn, Madden.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on.
Man, got Joe Burrow and Mixon. That's crazy.
It's still open for the coordinator.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
They're throwing it on 1st down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. He completes it to Beckham. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh, that was crazy.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Michael Thomas hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Pushing through the contact.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Joe Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And he's got some space here. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Lance. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. This time the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's kickoff. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tony, that shit ain't happening, man. Nah, it's a back and forth. It's a back and forth game though. 10-13 right now.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Second, halfway.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? On 1st down, Lance. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Michael Thomas on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams on one play have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, Burrow. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Damn.
He's not going to get forward.
That's crazy.
That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Damn, it didn't even second half. It's still the first half.
A couple of 6s, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without
ever giving
up the football.
Yeah, so I'm like, God damn, these user games are taking mad long.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. He's going deep.
Good ass pass.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, He's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance. Looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30.
That was crazy.
Touchdown, Rams.
That was crazy.
Michael Thomas on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Koo able to connect on the extra point.
Bro, this game is literally back and forth as hell.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both these offenses have been in
I don't know what the hell my defense is this game.
Half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3.
Oh, that's how that went. I thought he took off with that shit.
So pretty good starting field position.
I'm about to say, I guess special teams didn't want to play either.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he gets this
I'm so glad Surtain decided to wrap him up. He would have been gone.
124 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
On any explosive run,
that's good, because playing Chris out, you're going to need to.
From the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old
Chris
coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens.
Yeah, he sucks at the Oh, wow. He sucks at the run defense.
At their own 25-yard line.
He can run his ass off, especially with Jonathan Taylor, but
he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Oh, I thought he pulled it down.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
Bro, I don't know if I changed his ability, like if I was tired one night or some shit.
And sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical
come on, Jason.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that's the big fella.
Bro, I will never be good with Derrick Henry.
tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11
Like
guys to
Tony
the
had
ball
him.
to try and get him
Tony
moving
ran like
around,
2,000
he's going to
yards
keep
with him,
making
and
runs
he
like
ran
this.
like
I
a
feel like
1,000
Chris
yards
Bond
with
shaking
Lamar.
every time he touches the rock.
And now I'm just here with him. I'm like, bro, how the hell do you possibly do that?
Buying time to his left. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one, 30 yards. Lance now on first down. Looking for the end zone.
Yeah, he should have told that.
Incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
It's a close-ass game.
Game as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Higbee secures it over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Henry.
Oh, shit. Who the fuck is that guy?
Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there.
Ah, that makes sense.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Taysom Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Well, at least I hear somebody.
140 yards rushing for him now.
He's the fucking wrong guy, but...
Continues. Second and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Burrow will throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's brought down just outside
So
of the 10.
Got 145 rushing yards on him.
Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Back to Mixon on second down. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great
I didn't even
movie,
realize it was
and then
4th
the
down.
film cuts out before the big ending.
The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking.
Now a hit.
Oh,
But this will get out of bounds.
That's
so
crazy.
Possession will stay the same. A little bit of a break for the offense with that football going out of bounds. Remember, they haven't turned it over yet, Charles.
Yeah, and they've taken care of the ball so well, they had to feel good about their chances and their opportunities. Remember the old adage, the team making the fewest mistakes will win? They almost cost themselves.
where the hell is he?
Logan Wilson
You
that time.
can see
They're
the
bring
guy.
him down. I'm guessing
Oh,
you'd
you
say
got
this is kind of
Logan
the key here.
Wilson.
Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out.
That's
at this
crazy
point,
because I'm the one that
right?
literally
Continue
traded him
possess
to
the
that team.
football, gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense.
Yeah, you know, don't throw it to your
Look at
receiver.
this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are
Fucking
right
asked him, that was
back
the
in
best
this
throw of the
football
year.
game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And some room to roam now.
Thank you, Sir
And
Tane.
down he
God
goes, but he
damn.
takes it up to the 40.
That was a horrible time to throw an
Another carry
interception,
for
too.
their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Burrow. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
I tried to hit his ass. Oh.
Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone.
Damn, and he got
So
it.
now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a 6-yard pickup and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Huh? Nah, I did. The other dude came in and
And
helped
it's
him out
Henry.
with the hands.
Room here to run. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 65 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Rolling to his right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Lance again going to keep it.
Yo, Derek, you didn't even block.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the
Man,
quarterback
Henry
gets
just
involved
left
in
me
the
high
running
as
game. You
hell.
don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone as his
Touchdown! Taysom Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. A throw over the
Oh, why you didn't hit
and
him?
they get him down, but not before he
You
takes it
literally sat
across
there and watched the whole
40-yard
situation go
line.
down.
Nice.
That's the rookie, ain't it,
Well,
Bill?
that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
They'll run on 1st down. Nixon, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Burrow's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Wow. Wow.
He takes it across for the touchdown.
That's crazy.
Taking the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. Oh, some strong running. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10.
So mad I couldn't hit Cooper Kupp this whole game.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in
Bro,
their eyes on the sideline before.
the easiest way to like trade and like get better players and shit, just trade all the like the running backs and shit. Running backs and corners, the easiest way to get trades and draft picks and shit.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially.
No, you don't have
21.
to. That's what I'm saying. Go sign one out of the free agency and trade them. And you can like trade for like picks and then trade the picks for players. Or you can hold the picks because we're doing a Legends draft at the end of this at the end of the season.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all the bases.
Let's go. That would have been ugly if you caught that.
That is how this one will come to an end. Well, going into the final play of this game,
This dude took me down to the wire.
Type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Rams, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
You gonna run 2K with them? Oh yeah, I'm finna switch over there. I think they're still over there. Yeah, they're still over there. This man Mixon ran 177 and broke 8 tackles.